Absolutely gorgeous out today. Nice cool breeze, nice and sunny. Man, I love this time of year. Yeah, there's always a little bit of lingering anxiety of running into undesirable people that like to dispose of their trash on the trails and talk my face off with weird chatter. I don't know. I don't like it much sometimes. There's some cool people out here that I like running into, and then there's the undesirable crowd. But I will say it is fucking magnificent weather. Absolutely beautiful. I know I already said that, but can't express it enough, honestly. We got a little bit of rain, so the water's up a little bit more. That also puts a smile on my face. It's nice to see the water flowing. Out with my little friend Krueger today, walking. And yeah, just enjoying some time with him. And just enjoying the surroundings. There's some neat, like, random hills along this hillside, oddly enough, to walk up. It's quite cool. Nature is awesome. Love it. I think this would be called a grove, and it is amazing. The main road is right next to here. As you can see, that sounds like a big truck or a motorcycle, one of the two. Yeah, probably a motorcycle. But yeah, there's just this random little clearing out off the water district's land. It's quite cool. Very pretty. Pardon me if I seem a little too positive today. I don't know. I haven't been getting very good sleep lately. So I'm a little out of character, a little too positive, I think. Fuck everything, right? Sorry. Just fooling with y'all. You know me. Or do you? Now, this is just an observation. If I ever ended up homeless, there's a good sized pipe right over there that would be great for like protection from the rain and stuff. For future reference. I love observing like all the interesting things you see out in the woods. Like here where we're near the sand pit, you know, there's lots of old like gutter parts and cement things for sewage and water and stuff like that. Discarded ones. Pretty interesting. There is a few spots I'm a little curious about right there. You can see through the woods there. You can barely see it, but there's like an old well, you know, it makes you wonder if there's like an old foundation somewhere out there or something. Yeah, see, they're just like the curious things you see and find. I never even noticed that before until like a couple weeks ago. Walking is the shit. And as always, the majestic beauty of this ginormous field. I always love walking from the trail onto this. Just warms my heart. I'm positively fucking great. Positive P-O. How's it spelled? P-O-S-I-T-V-E fucking R-T-N-K. Ha 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 ha. J-K. Sorry. Sleep deprivation will make you a little more loopy than usual. And it's exciting and fun being out with my friend here. Some days he drives me fucking crazy. Krueger, that's poison ivy. But, you know, it's a lot less lonely coming out with him. And just seeing how much he loves going around, marking all his territories and shit. This is cool, you know, like, to have a friend. Sometimes I like to come out alone because it's hard to do any like filming or whatnot with him sometimes. He doesn't like to take breaks and things. He's just full tilt, you know, he wants to go forward. When I want to sit and just take a break, smoke some trees, he's just like, hey, I don't know, let's go. The other day in the rain, he wanted to go. So much when I was taking a break that he started rubbing his wet fur all over me, and I was like, you little shit. So I was like, all right, guess it's a good time to go. There's a cool added level of safety also walking with the dog, because, you know, he's hyper alert. So he notices stuff before I do, you know. Sometimes he just makes me paranoid, you know. But he notices a lot of things, you know, before I even have a chance to, which is cool. And as I've said, you know, being lone man can be pretty lonely. So it's always good to have a dog with you when you're walking. Faux show. Today's random as item, an old busted up VHS tape. The fuck? That's random. But yes, I guess we will call this a day at the final destination point, and just gonna relax for a few minutes and head on home. Hope y'all are having a great day. Get out there and enjoy this nice weather. Peace out. Yeah. On a side note, these Vans that I scored for like $45, and yes, I got my fucking Pennywise It socks on. These are the best investment I have had for shoes. They for walking, amazing. They got this what's called Pop Cush insoles, I think. They're very thick and they're just absolutely phenomenal. Hardly any foot pain. You don't really feel the rocks through your shoes, you know, like a lot of those shitty sneakers. Like, I used to love Etnies, my favorite kind of shoes ever, you know, back when they made them like slippers. But now they're just so narrow and like rough, you know. I hate that. This modern age sucks ass. When I was a kid, everything was so much fucking cooler. Yeah, y'all got your video games and shit are a lot more advanced and shit, but I was happy with the original Nintendo with my Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. Anyway, yeah, I'm really gonna say goodbye for real this time. So, peace.